Hey guys, HyperGadgets here, and in this video I'm going to be installing and reviewing the Orzly Tempered Glass screen protector for the OnePlus 3. So at the bottom you can see it's ultra slim, has a 9H surface hardness, oleophobic coating, sensitive touch, whole transparency, real glass, and is apparently also shatterproof. So at the back you can see more of the information like this, such as more description about the stuff and what's included. And yeah, so let's open it up and see what's inside. So once we open it up, you can see there's this thing where you can claim free accessories by getting likes on Facebook posts and stuff, and inside here we have the tempered glass screen protector itself, and there's installation instructions on the back which seem to be very easy to follow, and on the other side we have the alcohol wipe to clean it, and also the microfiber cloth and application card. So first of all, I'm just going to take off the pre-applied screen protector that comes with the phone, and yeah. So now I'm just going to use the alcohol wipe to clean the screen to make sure there's no dust there, because if there is any dust it might cause bubbles and stuff like that, and you don't really want that, so make sure there isn't any dust there. So also use the microfiber cloth to make sure it's dry, so there's no problems with that application, and if there is any dust left you can just use the dust sticker and pick it up with that. So make sure to get rid of all of the dust, because if there are any bubbles it won't look good. So now all you have to do is take off the sort of protective film on the back, and once you take that off you just have to align it carefully and make sure it's properly aligned around the phone. So to do this, use the camera and the speaker and the fingerprint sensor as a guide, and as well as the sort of LED notification lights and at the top and the two buttons at the bottom. So once you're sure it's aligned correctly, all you have to do is push down in the middle and it's done. If you do get any dust sort of trapped in there, you can just take off the screen protector and use the dust sticker to take it off. So here I am taking it off because there's a bit of dust, I'm not sure if you can see it, but yeah, I'm just taking that off and putting it back on. So this screen protector actually worked perfectly with my case, and you can see that there's a raised lip over the screen protector, so it doesn't actually pop out, but some other people have had problems with it, maybe because they didn't install it very accurately. So make sure to install it as accurately as possible to have no problems. And yeah, so another issue that some people are having is seeing these little dots, and you can only see them when it's actually really bright sunlight and really bright lighting conditions, and otherwise you can't see it. So if I just turn the lights off you won't be able to see them at all, so they're not really that much of a problem, and that's what lets the screen protector cover the whole phone even though it's a 2.5D sort of case. So now I'm just going to do the smudge test, and as you can see it does get smudged a bit, but you can just wipe them off with the included microfiber cloth, and as you can see all of the smudges go. So now I'm just going to do a scratch test, first of all with this 20p coin, and as you can see there aren't any scratches by this coin. So you might have a coin in your pocket with the phone, and it might cause some smudges, but you can just wipe them off, and yeah. So another thing that you might have in your pocket is a key, so I'm just going to test it with a key, see if it scratches, and it doesn't scratch at all, which is great. So one final thing that I'm going to test it with is this box cutter, which is actually really sharp. So as you can see when I scratch it there aren't any scratches at all on the actual screen protector itself, which is great. Even with the slight issue with little dots appearing in bright sunlight, it is noticeable in most uses, and it's what allows it to cover the whole phone. So this screen protector gets a HyperGadgets seal of approval because it's durable and passes scratch test, covers the whole phone, and it's very easy to install. So if you like this video, make sure you get hype on that like button. If you didn't, you know what to do. So make sure to check out some of our other videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.